Man, I had to restart that bitch. I ended fuck around and ended the bitch trying to send the link out. But yeah, I got it right this time. We gonna get it going. God damn. What up, world? What up, family? It's your boy Mac with another episode of Trill Talk, No Pillow Talk. This is gonna be a conversation about the greatest hip hop album of all time. I kind of fucked up and closed out that other show. I gotta go on here and fix that shit. Damn, I had everybody in that bitch too. Damn. We back though. We back. What's up, Quick? What's up, Desiree? We back. I fucked up. I had the other one live. People was in here. I'm trying to get them going now, but we gon' I need everybody to get back in here. Y'all fall back in. Shit. I ended the other one too quick, too quick. What y'all up to? What's up, Quick? What's up, Desiree? What y'all up to? 5 people in. What's up? Let me close it. Let me end this other motherfucker. God damn, I fucked up. Trying to do too much. That's what I was doing. I was trying to do too motherfucking much. Let's get it going. Shit. My bad. Y'all. Don't trying to make sure I get away. This shit on TV. What license you applying for, Desiree? Desi? What you applying for? You getting your CHL? Cool. Get y'all going. Anything. Anything. But yeah, man, that other live stream, I had Big Dose drop his top five. He said top three songs on there. Man, I need Architect One to back in this bitch, Mr. Tips. I need everybody to get back over here, man. I had to restart the live and shit. I might need to edit it. What's up, Hey, what's up with it? I might have to delete that other live, but it's all good. I know they ain't gonna send this notification out, but it's all good. Hell, I rock with the 5 people I got. What's the LTC? What's your LTC, Desiree? What's up, at? Matter of fact, hey, I'm hey, and so everybody know I'm much better than I was. You know what I'm saying? Last week I was out of there. I was fucked up. My will, we here. Appreciate you, my will. Appreciate you. I was fucked up last week. I'm talking about your boy was out of there, but I'm back in this thing this week. We're gonna have some good shows this week. That's what I said. Your CHL, your concealed handgun license. You said LTC. I don't know what an LTC is. It's called a CHL, concealed handgun license. That shit. You don't have to have a license to carry because you can open carry in the state of Texas, so you don't have to worry about none of that. So get your CHL. Make sure that's the license you're getting because I ain't never heard of an LTC ever. Ever. What's up, Tiptoe? Appreciate you coming through. Yeah, this is just a reboot. I didn't see you say yeah at first. You said, hey, friend, and then you said applying for my license. I said, oh, you said yes, sir. Okay. There you go. Okay. Okay, my bad. Get me right then. Man, I don't know what the trainer called him. Tell him get his verbiage right. But man, I basically just want to talk about this top five. It's top five greatest hip hop albums of all time. You know what I'm saying? I had a few people disagree with me when I said that Nipsey Hussle's Victory Lap is the top five greatest album of all time. But if you look at everything you look for in a great album, like everything you look for in a great hip hop album, I'm talking about from start to finish. Bangers that you can play at any. I'm talking about you can play around your people. You can play wherever you go. You got club bangers. I'm talking about you got songs, uh, great songs, refined songs from start to finish. You got your club banger. You got your riding music. You got your even got a little song for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? You got everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then you can put that CD in the deck, and you play it from track one to the end, non-stop. You ain't got to skip a beat. You can keep going all the time. I'm sorry. In my eyes, I got Victory Lap. That's a top five greatest album of all time. That out of every album that then came out within the last 20 years, that is probably one of the best in the last 20 years that you can throw in the deck and you can literally, I'm gonna say 10, I ain't gonna say 20 because when you say 20, that goes back to all of G's albums, Gucci, you got all of the blueprints that Jay-Z dropped. You got a whole bunch of albums, but Nipsey dropped Victory Lap, bro, and you can literally jam that album without skipping a song front to back. Am I lying, 503? Young Lion, you in the building.
Yeah. You talking about Victory Lap?
Yeah, I'm talking about Victory Lap. I
Oh
got
yeah.
that on my top five list. What's up, Mr. De Niro? What's up with it all, fella? Mr. Tiptoe in the building. What you got going on over there?
Man, I just got out the shower, bro. I clicked on your link and it said you ended. Then I had to click on it again and it said you was live. I don't know what that was about.
I had the show real quick.
Oh, okay.
All right, fella, I want to put Illmatic on there, bro. Illmatic is a great album. I'm not gonna lie to you, but Illmatic was a better album. Nas had better albums outside of Stillmatic. Stillmatic was a great album. Get it wrong, and I like that's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite Nas albums. But I don't think it's better than the Godson myself. I like Godson and Jay Z the Blueprint. I know everybody and their mama love the Blueprint. I'm not a Jay Z fan, but I like Reasonable Doubt better than I like Blueprint. And on top of that, I like the first, the one with Hard Knock Life, Volume Two. I like that better. I think that's a better album. If you really, want to go from it from that way, you know what I'm saying? You what? You haven't heard what? Which one? You haven't heard Victory Lap? If you ain't heard Victory Lap, I need you to go stop what you're doing right now and go listen to that motherfucker. Ghostface is a good album. Pretty Tony is a good album. But I can't be East Coast biased because a lot of the top fives be East Coast biased. So I'm gonna tell y'all another top five great album of all time. I know a lot of people not gonna agree with me on this, but I gotta give dude his card. That 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying CD is one of those CDs. It had song you could.
Hey, cuz you man, listen. Hey, hold on, cause you going too far. You know what I'm saying? I just want to give my little 2 cents. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
I came in a little late.
all right.
Listen, I was born January 31st, 1992. I'm 28 years old. So my albums might be a little bit more different from y'all albums. You know what I'm saying? Everybody genre and age group is different. You know what I'm saying? But we all come from good hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I come from a good era of hip hop. I graduated in 2010. If you look back at the XL cover of 2010, you had Nip on there, you had Kendrick on there, you had J. Cole, you had Freddie Gibbs, you had Kevin Gates. You know what I'm saying? My era of rap is not this new era of the skinny jeans and you know what I'm saying? That whole deal right there. You know what I'm saying? But I will say, and I gotta agree with Stay Ready, we don't always agree about a lot of shit. But I've been saying in my head ever since he sent me the text message about albums, I was in the shower thinking about this shit. I'm like, man, that 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying is top 5 for me, bro.
Me too.
Listen, I'm sorry.
That's one of the two albums I still go back and listen to, like it came out yesterday.
Right, man. 50. See, niggas don't understand, like, cause I come from that 106 and Park era, like when niggas used to go home and watch 106 and Park at 5 o'clock from 6 o'clock. That's what I come from. And when AJ and Free was still on that motherfucker. And when I say 50 Cent, that wankster, mini man, man, he had so many songs on that motherfucker, bro. It's just like even Many Man still hits to this day, bro. Cause Pop Smoke, R.I.P. to him, he just did a whole remake on his album, dedicating that song to 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying, bro, that album changed lives. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was really, you had niggas from Houston bumping a East Coast nigga from Southside Jamaica, Queens. I'm talking about bumping his shit. You know what I'm saying? I whoop your head, boy. You know I will. I whoop your head, boy. That shit used to jam, bro.
Yeah, it did. Wow, that's 50. That album right there was cold in the motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. One of the things about that album, bro, when that Wankster came out, nigga, you couldn't. I don't care who you are. Everybody you knew was jamming that song, Wankster.
Right.
Wankster.
Right. That's in my top 5.
In the club, what was that other motherfucker? It was another one on there. Damn.
What, Mini Man?
Not Mini Man. Mini Man was a jammer too, but not Mini Man. I rolled up very young off the good shit. I get high all the time. I smoked it. That shit right there was, Scarface. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I didn't put Scarface in my top 5, and that's my favorite rapper of all time. And that's actually my favorite Scarface album, The Fix. The Fix and Untouchable were my 2 favorite Scarface albums. But the reason I didn't put Scarface in it is because Scarface didn't appeal to everybody. You know what I'm saying? For us in Texas, yeah. If I put on my Texas top 5 albums of all time, Scarface is number 1. The Fix is the number 1 greatest album ever come out of Texas to me. But
Scarface is a legend, dog. Scarface is a legend. You know what I'm saying? We can't discredit Face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not gonna discredit Face. I'm just not putting him on my top 5 greatest hip hop albums of all time.
Man, with that 50, I don't care what you heard about me, but I hope you get $1 out of me, bro. That's different, bro.
What's up with it? That's my kinfolk Kumasi. You know what I'm saying? He's a rapper out here in Houston. You know
okay, what's good with it, homie?
My kinfolk used to be signed with Dungeon Family also.
Okay.
So I got him on tonight because when he's talking, because he's a lyricist. He's actually somebody that listens to music in a different way than most of us do. So he's gonna be on here because I had to get his take on our top 5 conversation.
Right.
So hey, Kumasi.
What I miss?
So right now, me and him both agree that Nipsey Hussle Victory Lap and 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying should be top 5 hip hop albums of all time.
Okay. Now let me ask you this.
Yeah.
What is it based off of when we going off the music or
So
the sales or what?
This is how I'm looking at it. Sales, you gotta add sales into it. You do gotta add sales into it. It's gotta be a platinum album, number one. Number two, it's gotta withstand the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like Get Rich or Die Trying is one of the few albums that I still listen to. It's still on regular rotation, like it came out yesterday. Same thing. I would listen to Victory Lap earlier today. That's what made me make that post on Facebook.
Right. And for me, big homie, I'm gonna say you gotta throw the sales in there, but I'm more of a what it did for the cultural impact, like in the streets and in the, you know what I'm saying, and in the industry and the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm more so on what it did for the culture.
Also, it's got to be an album that you can't skip a song on. Not one song. Like once you throw it in the dick, you just let it ride.
Okay. Well, this is my kind of conversation then.
Okay.
Hey, shout out to D Bevel the champ in that super chat said all eyes on me and Machiavelli. That's it. Hey, Tupac is over there. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I like Machiavelli better than All Eyes on Me, but if it when it comes to the actual to the culture, All Eyes on Me got to be on top 5 over Machiavelli.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I think All Eyes on Me. I don't know. Machiavelli was a monster too, though.
Machiavelli to me, Machiavelli was a masterpiece. On the strength he had just died, man. So Many Tears is still my favorite Tupac song of all time. One of them. But that album Machiavelli is talking about from Blasphemy, to Live and Die in L.A. to man, that whole album is jam, man. We can talk about. We can do a whole show dissecting that whole album.
Right. Okay. Say, Red, I want to ask you this. And I want to ask the homie this too, because we watch Trill talk every day. Do you feel like Doggy Style is one of the best top albums, greatest albums of all time, in your opinion? Yeah, like I say, I was born in '92, so I really didn't get the whole impact of Doggy Style. You know what I'm saying? So, what y'all think about that?
As far as the culture, Snoop was the culture at that time.
Right.
He was the hottest rapper, period. A lot of people, I want everybody to understand this. When Snoop came out and dropped Doggy Style, Snoop was the #1 rapper in the world. Snoop Doggy Style sold more albums than All Eyes on Me and Machiavelli. There was no artist in the game outselling Snoop at that time, period. He was the #1 rapper. So,
yeah, but Snoop album, that Snoop album did a lot, but Snoop ain't never been no lyricist though. But that don't take away from it. But I don't know, like Doggy Style would be in my top 10, but I wouldn't put it in my top 5.
Okay, I can respect that.
Oh, I didn't even think of it. We'll break it down. We still got a lot to go. So somebody mentioned Jay-Z the Blueprint and Nas Stillmatic. I can't put Nas Stillmatic in it. And it's hard for me to put the Blueprint in it when I think the album with Hard Knock Life was the best Jay-Z, was second best Jay-Z album, but it was it hit the culture harder than the Blueprint.
I can agree with that.
Because
I can agree. Now, I don't know.
That's the album that had Big Pimpin' and everything on it. That went across the world, nation. That's what blew Jay-Z up to who Jay-Z is.
Now, I have to disagree with you on the Stillmatic though.
No, I didn't say Stillmatic. I thought Illmatic and Godson is a better album than Stillmatic. Stillmatic just for the beef culture, he had those 2 diss songs on that album. That was monsters.
Man, that dude did a whole song backwards.
Yeah, I know. Reverse. That's one of my
That
favorite
say,
songs.
man, past the beef, the 2 beef songs wasn't even the best songs on there.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
But then again, when it come to Nas, you know, I'm a little biased because Nas is in my top 3, so I have to take that into consideration too.
He's in my top 3. Well, he's top 5. Top 5. Him and Jadakiss is top 5 always. Ramsey Sutton III said it was written was the best Nas album. I don't know. That was a good one though. I still think Illmatic was the best Nas album.
Illmatic?
Yeah, Illmatic. The first. It was written.
Yeah, I mean,
Illmatic.
that's one of them things. That's one of them things that's debatable, but really you can't go wrong.
I like Godson too. So, and then what was the one? Nasir Jones. That was a badass album. That was a double CD right there, wasn't it? That's the one with.
Man, I'm gonna tell you one that's in my top 5 that a lot of people ain't gonna pick.
What?
That Jeezy Recession.
Well, see, I had Thug Motivation over the Recession, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah,
and
me
that's
too.
in my top 5. Thug Motivation 101 is in my top 5 because I don't give a fuck who you was, especially street niggas. When Thug Motivation came out, that whole CD was a street anthem, like literally from 1 to 16. That was a street anthem, and that's one of those CDs you can't skip. And he made damn near every song you played in the club. They damn near played Jeezy's whole album in the club, literally. In 04 when that shit dropped.
And I ain't never get that album.
That's my bro. That album, Thug Motivation 101, is probably one of these. And Jeezy ain't no lyrics, but if you sit back and look at what it did for the culture, Thug Motivation 101. I love the Recession. Don't get it wrong. I'm a Jeezy fan. That's top 3 for me. Greatest rappers of all time.
Jeezy?
Yeah. That's one of my favorite rappers. That's top 3 all time. But Thug Motivation 101. So right now we got 3 that I got on my list that I said. Thug Motivation 101, Nipsey Hussle, Victory Lap, and 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah. For me, man, I got All Eyes on Me. Nipsey Hussle, Victory Lap, Get Rich or Die Trying, Thug Motivation 101 Jeezy, and I gotta go with Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City. You know what I'm saying?
Good Kid, Mad City was monster. But I think To Pimp a Butterfly was a better overall project. That's me personally. It don't take away from that nobody else thinking. The reason I say that is because of what was going on in the world at that time, and the Pimp made Kendrick Lamar infamous. That's why everybody look at him as the GOAT rapping right now of this generation, and ain't nobody touching him because of that album. And one of the songs is the Black Lives Matter theme song. We gonna be all right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I look at the To Pimp a Butterfly is gonna stand the test of time.
Yeah.
Mad City was a motherfucker, but I was listening to a lot of Kendrick's underground shit too. I fuck with Mad City.
It's just like you say, like something about Good Kid, Mad City. I can jam that whole album and not skip a song, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Yeah.
Ramsey Sutton the third dropped some shit. He said, Redman, what? He said, Redman, what? The album was my favorite Redman album. And on the cool, that's why I'll never, I'm gonna put this on everything I love because of Redman is why Eminem never get credit for me, ever, ever. You stole Redman's whole entire style, my nigga, and ran with it. I'm sorry, I can't give Eminem the credit like that. I'm talking about from his antics to the goofy songs and everything. That was Redman all the way.
But that was his favorite rapper though.
Yeah, but he didn't get a nigga credit until later.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good conversation because this making me want to revisit a lot of people albums. I want to revisit that Thug Motivation 101 now because I ain't never get it.
I don't know why.
Man, bro. Yeah,
You know
Thug
what?
Motivation. Shit.
I was living in Beaumont, bro.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Stay ready. Not to cut you out, but what's your favorite song on Thug Motivation 101?
Oh, Standing Ovation.
Okay.
That's no lie. It's something about that one particular song. It's Standing Ovation and Let Me Talk to Him. And the reason Let Me Talk to Him is because I lost him with my homie Bubby that year. That same year he got shot and killed at a dice game. And it was like I was riding listening to Thug Motivation. That song came on and nigga I broke down. Because I had just left my nigga earlier that day. But Standing Ovation is one of my favorite songs, and let me talk to him. Gangsta music is a cold motherfucker. Hell yeah, my will. D-Bevel back in that super chat said the inspiration and 103 are classics. Don't forget Trap or Die 2 mixtape. Both real is back mixtapes. Yeah. The first mix I heard from Jeezy is Can't Ban the Snowman, then backdoor to Trap or Die. Then he backdoor with another one, then dropped Thug Motivation 101. Jeezy was killing it. No, matter of fact, before he dropped Thug Motivation 101, they dropped that Boys in the Hood. Then dropped 101. Jeezy had
That Boys in the Hood was trash.
that album was. Yeah. Jeezy was the only niggas that could rap.
I ain't gonna lie. I only like the Jeezy part in the hook. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I like Joe the Breeze.
Yeah, Joe the Breeze was cool. He was cool, man. But Jeezy made that song, in my opinion.
I'm gonna ask y'all this because I know niggas outside of me. I'm not a Lil Wayne fan. I've never been a Lil Wayne fan, but I know it's one of them Carter CDs that everybody really like. Is any Wayne album close to even being top 5?
Fucking right.
What album?
I would probably say the Carter 2.
Is that the one with Go DJ?
I think so. And Hustler Music.
I don't know.
I want to say the Carter 2. I want to say the Carter 2, man. But Wayne is definitely up there. Wayne is in my top 10. He not in my top 5, but I got to give Wayne his credit because he definitely held his own. You know what I'm saying? In the early 2000s.
Hey, Ray the third said something. He said Outkast Aquemini. You know Aquemini is the number 1 selling hip hop album of all time. That's just a throw a little.
Man, if I had to pick an Outkast album, I would have picked that Stank On It though.
That's the one with me and you, yo mama and yo cuz 2, rolling down the strip on bold. Is that the one? Or Stank on You
Uh,
with Sorry Miss Jackson on it.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Okay.
But you know, with Outkast, that it's hard to pick one of theirs because
I
all of them
know
was different.
Right.
all of them are good.
Okay, and now Carter One had Go DJ on them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Carter One. But to me, Carter One, Carter Two, and Carter Three is definitely up there. You know what I'm saying? The greatest albums of all time. I can't even much lie. But I liked it the Carter Two better. That's just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? Money on My Mind. Hit 'em up. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what else was on that motherfucker. Best Rapper Alive, Grown Man, Hustler Music. You know what I'm saying? Weezy, Lil Wayne held his own, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't even much lie. He definitely held his own.
I got
I got
Lil Wayne got this shit you got to go back and listen to 2-3 times because he got a lot of shit that take a few times to listen to. But when you catch it, he be saying something.
But see, that's how Jadakiss is too, though.
right.
That's
I will say though, when Wayne started doing, to me, I feel like it's a toss up between him and Jeezy for who really held down the mixtape era. You know what I'm saying? Because when Wayne did his dedication tapes and the drought tapes and all that, you know what I'm saying? He definitely had some shit on there.
I don't know. I don't like Gucci Man, but Gucci Man was killing on the mixtape game. Now,
Gucci Man too. Gucci Man. Oh yeah, Gucci had some shit.
Who else had them?
Yeah, Gucci Man has it. It's a lot of like you go to talking mixtapes. There's a lot of niggas was on the
Yeah,
mixtape. I
mixtape.
ain't
Rick Ross
no
has,
big Rick
matter of
Ross
fact,
fan, but he had some monster
that's
mixtapes.
how I even found out about Rick Ross was because of the mixtapes. He was killing on the mixtapes, bro. When he was signing a trick, man. Matter of fact, honorable mention, just in this conversation, the first Port of Miami was a cold ass album.
Fucking right.
That bitch was cold.
Port of Miami was a beast. That's definitely top 10.
Port of Miami had me.
What of Miami was a beat. That Deeper Than Rap was a monster
Deeper
too.
Than Rap was a cold
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker. That was a cold motherfucker. Which one was that? Where he had like a boss and he had that song Shooting at 50 on the intro.
On which intro?
I got that album on my fucking.
I think that was Port of Miami, if I'm not mistaken.
No, that wasn't Port of Miami. That came out way years later.
Which one?
Because I actually, it was Deeper Than Rap. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, Deeper Than Rap. Yeah.
Called Mafia Music. Bro, he was on that. Bro, from the start of that song, Mafia Music, to the end, he rode that beat like that nigga rode that.
Yeah, that was Deeper Than Rap. You know what I'm saying? Magnificent, Maybach Music 2. Let's see what else he had on there. All I Want, Rich Off Cocaine.
That's another one of my favorite songs. Rich Off Cocaine, one of my favorite songs.
Mm-hmm. That deeper than rap was hard. Yeah. I gotta agree with y'all on that one. That was hard. Ross definitely up there too, man. I can't take nothing away from Ross. He held his own in the era that he came up in.
That's
you know
why I
what
said
I'm
honorable mention. Shout out to D Bevel back in that super chat. Say I became a fan of Ross once Ross dropped Trill.
Yeah, that Trill was hard too.
I just started back listening, no lie, because out of all the bullshit that was dropping, I needed something.
Okay. I want to ask y'all this too, because I heard Black talking about this on his show. Who do y'all think was the hardest rap duo? Because a lot of niggas say A-Ball and MJG. Some brothers say Outkast. But I feel like UGK is kind of slept on, man, a little bit.
UGK ain't slept on at all, because UGK, when you look at UGK, you looking at your your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. When you look at UGK, you looking at your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. But if you looking at the top duos, period, Outkast is, but I gotta give UGK their props.
Yeah.
Because UGK is part of the Texas culture. They are. They damn near the kings down. They royalty down there. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of nigga styles derive from them. Shout out to D Bevel came through with a duo nobody mentioned, Mob D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mob D before. So I want to ask the
I
homie,
don't know.
I want to ask the homie this because he be on his lyrics and shit. Who do you think in the rap duos was the best lyricist in the game? Do you feel like is
In rap duos,
yeah?
If you going off a hit or you going off of straight lyrics?
I'm going off of straight lyrics, just based off his criteria because I know he like lyrics. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, me personally, man, if we talking duos, shit, I mean, I think A-Ball and MJG was up there. Shit, do you know, Outkast was definitely up there. I ain't really fuck with Mob D too tough. They had some songs, but like I don't know, I couldn't listen to them too much, man. I don't know if it was the style or what, but
no, it was because Tupac called him.
But on the cool though, Mob D, them niggas responded to Pop, man.
I know. What's good, BFTV?
Them niggas wasn't. They responded to Pac and they was going to California. Them niggas wasn't scared.
Right.
Like it's some niggas when you go to talking that Pac shit, man. It's some niggas that like look, and a lot of people give me shit for saying this, fool. But my nigga, Jay-Z was scared.
I know
when Pac said Jay-Z, when Pac said Jay-Z name. Jay-Z's response was at the beginning of one of his songs, he was talking all sad, talking about how can a man diss you that never met you before? When Pac died, Jay-Z was calling out everybody. This nigga put niggas on old pictures on the big screen and all that. Jay-Z wasn't feeling like, man, Biggie was saying he wouldn't take no shot at Pac, but he shot some subliminals too, though.
He shot a lot.
He snuck a few of them in.
Second album, he shot a lot of subliminals at Pop.
Okay.
You fucking right. I'm an EPMD fan back then. But
it's funny that we kind of talking about Pac and when he died because me and my coworkers was arguing about this shit today. And I'm big on. I think Pac died because of gang affiliation. A lot of the brothers at the job was saying, you know, Pac wasn't a gang member. Yeah, I'm not saying that Pac was a gang member, bro. But what I'm saying is Pac affiliating himself with the mob Paru. You know what I'm saying? When he got to Cali and he got the mob MOB tatted on him, I think that was kind of he was influenced by that whole mob lifestyle and the mob Paru thing. Well, I mean, like, say, Red, how do you feel about it, bro? Like, do you think
I was in that shit? Because that's one of the arguments. I'm gonna tell y'all something. This comes from one of my crib homies out of California, and he a Pac fan, but at the same time, he said that shit they killed Pac when Baby Lane and all them did that shit. That was gang shit because they jumped Baby Lane, and that was the Bloods that did it. That was over a neighborhood beef. That Pac got what Baby Lane was. That was gang shit, and they was upset with Pac because how you a Black Panther, you were already affiliated with association, but then you come down here and you get down with another set. You were Black Panther. What made you do that? There was a lot of people in Cali upset about that. Like real talk. That was real shit. I know a lot of people don't want to believe it, but that's true. It's fact.
Yeah, man, them niggas, they told me down today at work. They were like, oh, man, Pac wasn't a gangbanger, man. Pac wasn't in no gang, man. Pac was a Black Panther. He was, I'm like, man, bro.
Hey, Kumasa, we lucky we ain't got said on this show, because he'll make a whole bunch of niggas mad, right? Said is a Pac.
Hey, man, that sometimes you even like Brandon, you could vouch for this, babe. Sometimes you guilty by association,
Right.
without even, like me. I don't bang at all, but the niggas I'm with is Hoover, so that's just the assumption.
Damn, this nigga, what's wrong with your phone? Maisha said, "What about Big Timers? Big Timers not even close to the duo conversation though."
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Big Timers made some good club bangers though. You know what I'm saying?
You must be getting phone calls or something, cuz.
Nah, man, you know, in this house I don't get no signal. I gotta come out in this hot ass garage and shit.
Oh man. Yeah. So what you think about that, big homie? Do you feel like Pac was on some gang affiliation type shit when he jumped down with Death Row? Do you feel like the mob tattoo, do you think that was money over bitches, or do you think that was kind of like the whole mob Pyru shit, you know what I'm saying, the blood shit? What you think about that?
I mean, me personally, I think Pac was, I think the bottom line is that nigga was way too loyal to the wrong niggas, man. He kind of got caught up in some shit that he really shouldn't have been fucking with. Because at the end of the day, if you want to be truthful, that nigga jumped in there. When they had that fight in Vegas, that nigga was jumping in the middle of some gang shit. It ain't no other way to look at it.
All right.
But I think that he was down, the niggas he was with was MOB, and he kind of rode that wave with the niggas he was with. Because at the time of it, you got to look at what all they was into. Like, Puffy was out on the West Coast with the Crips, but then in New York, Pac people in New York was Crips.
Yeah.
Right. But if I'm not mistaken,
didn't he have right.
The Crips in New York? Didn't he have some type of friction going on with the Crips in New York when he got shot?
No. Trick wasn't that. But that wasn't gang shit when he got shot.
Right. Okay, cool. I was just trying to make sure, man, because them niggas swore up and down. They was like, man, Pac got mob tatted on him for money over bitches. I'm like, man, no the fuck he didn't. He got that mob.
Next time you tell them niggas, they even know what that mob tattoo is. Yeah, say money over bitches, but now they need to realize and understand the origin of that shit before they start talking like they know what the fuck that shit is.
Right. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm like, man, that was some blood Pyru shit that Pac was fucking with, man. But you know, I just wanted to pick y'all brain on that because he had brought up Pac, man. So I just wanted to ask y'all that. But go ahead, Matt.
Hey,
go ahead.
So I'm gonna ask y'all, Biggie, Life After Death CD. I fucks with that CD. Y'all put it in our top 5.
I fuck with Life After Death. I don't think every song was a banger on it, but he had enough on it for it to be a decent piece of work, though. But then again, I don't know. Biggie shit was cold to me, but it was certain songs like, cause I don't know, it's the style he had wasn't always. Some shit just go over my head. Let me just say that.
A lot of shit went over my head until I got older. See, I go a lot of them old school CDs. I'm gonna tell you right now, bullshit you not. If y'all we got to talk about lyrics. I really want to speak on this because if y'all go back and listen to some of LL Cool J shit and Big Daddy Kane shit, like them niggas was really spitting some real life shit that I didn't understand when I was younger. And now I done got older, that shit make a whole lot of fucking sense to me. It took years for me to understand that shit because that shit came out when I was a kid, my nigga. So you gotta, some of those CDs you gotta go back and listen to.
Man, I'm gonna tell you who I was on back in the day that a lot of people don't mention when they mention the pioneer rappers.
I'm a Rakim fan. Is that what you gonna say?
Nigga, I was on so much goddamn me Slick Rick, nigga.
Slick Rick was a storyteller. Yeah, he a lyricist.
Hell yeah, I was on that Slick Rick heavy. I didn't get into LL Cool J till later on.
I'm gonna tell you, I didn't either, but because he had all them damn love songs, but I didn't get into him until later on when I was listening. I went back and was listening to "I'm Bad" one day and talked some shit on that song. It was like, damn, this nigga really spitting in this motherfucking song. So I started going back listening to a lot of LL old shit and was like, damn, this nigga going in for real. I done went and downloaded this nigga's catalog. That GOAT CD, that's a live ass CD.
Yeah, LL was a monster.
Yeah,
I ain't really started listening. Look, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't started listening to LL until I got. The more I started fucking with them females, the more I started listening to LL.
LL knew how to sell CDs. Wasn't nobody out. Nigga, LL was selling like a motherfucker at that time.
So look, let me throw a question out there.
All right.
When you need something to listen to, who can you say, man, I pick any one of their albums motherfucker in right now?
Hold on, say what now? Because you was breaking up.
Yeah, I didn't hear him neither. I ain't hear you neither.
I say when you need something to listen to, what artist can you pick any one of their albums and throw it in and jam front to back?
It's only two, to be honest with you. That like if I just need something right now, well, no, I take that back. It's a couple out of Texas, but I'm gonna say Scarface. I can throw in any album from either one of them and listen to them front to back.
Yeah, for me, I would say Jeezy and Pop. You know what I'm saying? I think Pac is an all-purpose type of dude. You can any type of way you feeling at the time. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, you know what I'm saying, be on some conscious shit, you can listen to Pac. You want to fuck with the Black Lives Matter movements, you can listen to Pac. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get on your thug passion shit or your woman shit, you know what I'm saying? You can listen to Pac. So I think Pac, man, and Jeezy, I think Jeezy just he got a song for he got a song for every occasion.
I'm gonna tell you something. You said something right there. The reason I didn't say Tupac is because Tupac is one of them rappers, bro. I gotta be in a mood, and when I'm in a mood, I throw in Pac because I can listen to. When I listen to Tupac ain't one of them. I'm gonna listen to him today. I'm in that mood, so I'm for the next few days, maybe a couple of weeks. I might listen to straight Tupac, and that's all I'm gonna listen to. So that's just one of them. And I put Tupac, his whole out of all the albums, I just put it on random and let it and shuffle it, let it play through the albums because that's how I'm feeling at that time. Tupac and Zero is on that level for me. So I got them two sitting over to the side because I got to be in certain moods to listen to them. Because I'm gonna tell you, Pac got songs, my nigga, that like Pac got songs that'll put me back in the mood of 2002, and I'm ready to go rob a nigga or go hustle or do some shit like that because he'll put me in that mood. You know what I'm saying? He'll put me in that mood. So I got a Tupac is different. Zero too. I just can't listen to Zero. Them two niggas right there. But Scarface and Jeezy, I can throw them in there any day, all day,
That,
and jam niggas.
that's my two right there too. Scarface G. I gotta throw Pocket there too though.
I want to put Pac in there, but dog,
A
I'm
lot of people be
Yeah,
sleeping on that.
thinking like me.
Tupacalypse is still.
A lot of people be sleeping on that. That's strictly for my niggas, man.
Nah, you can't sleep on that. That right there, dog. That's strictly for my niggas. Man, that's a cold. Be honest with you, that's probably the coldest Tupac CD. But you know, he had a different production team on that. My nigga said UGK,
Yeah.
Hello the Pimp. You got Mobb Deep. You got Rich the Factor and Pop. You got somebody said Mac and Soulja Slim.
Okay. I got a question because I seen some shit on Instagram today when I was at work, man. Fucking T.I., you know, today 50 Cent birthday. So
Yeah.
this motherfucker T.I. said he want to do a battle with 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? How y'all feel about that? Do you think T.I. can go hit for hit with 50 Cent?
I think he can.
Hey, who is this L cat, man? Y'all, I don't know who this is. L, we ain't, man, get him out of here. I got Fred number. That's my homie. I don't need Fred number. Y'all get him up out of here. Ain't nobody got time
Who the hell is L?
Yeah, that's on some man, it's in the boxing community, bro. They come in here want to talk about some shit Fred did earlier today. Ain't nobody on that. Fred exposed hard ass nigga. So but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. So T.I. and I see you Ronald Haskins say T.I. killed 50, but I don't think he would, bro. 50 got more.
T.I. killed 50, niggas, you sleep?
Yeah, he sleep. I'm a T.I. fan. Trap music was the shit, but he not killing 50, dog.
Ain't nobody killing 50, bro. I'm sorry. Ain't nobody killing 50.
Yeah, Snoop will kill 50.
I mean,
yeah, I don't give a
You
fuck.
talking music wise?
Yeah, we talking music. Snoop will kill 50, dog.
I don't know, bro.
What nigga Snoop? Bro, Snoop is up there with Jay-Z. I know people don't want to hear that shit. Snoop is up there with Jay. Y'all gotta look how long Snoop been in the game, my nigga. Snoop got albums.
Well, you know, I would debate that because Jay-Z ain't that high on my list, man.
Mine either.
Me neither. I ain't gonna lie, bro. To me, his biggest song was with UGK and Big Pimpin'. If he ain't on the fucking song with Beyonce, I'm just that's just my personal opinion, man. Like I like niggas that can ride an album or make an album with no features and kill it. You know what I'm saying? Like Jeezy could do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jeezy did that. Jeezy did that a couple of times. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, y'all act like nigga. That album Snoop had with No Limit was a monster.
Oh, for shit show. I'm not taking
no.
I think
don't say that, Brandon.
What? Don't say what?
Oh man. All right.
I thought that was the worst Snoop album ever.
Bro, I'm sorry.
That's No Limit, bro.
But no, look what you just went through to say that was the worst, and it still was cold.
Yeah, it was. I ain't saying it wasn't cold, but he ain't sound right with No Limit though.
That was because that was hits by the pound. Man, what's up, Jay Good? My brother Jay Good in the building. He over here just listening.
Saying, what's the deal? What's going on up in there?
We're over here having a good music conversation, man.
Oh.
Good music conversation. Man, I gotta ask you real quick, because you just jumped in the building. I'm gonna go back to our original saying. We got a couple of albums on the list. I say Nipsey Hussle Victory Lap is a top 5 greatest hip hop album of all time. Do you agree?
No.
But I gotta understand your reason.
I mean, I guess it's subjective. You know, it's subjective, man, because you know when you start talking about all these albums of all time and top 5, I think it's subjective to that particular person. So depending on where you come from, what area you're from, you know, that's gonna weigh in because you know, like my top 5 is gonna be different than the average cat. And then you got some people, it's kind of like shoes, you know what I'm saying? What I'm feeling, I don't really care about what other people are feeling. So
Right.
people are going to approach music in that same way. So I don't know. I mean, now currently is it a good? It's a great album, but I mean, when you're talking about top 5 of all time, I mean, what do we base that off?
The reason I say that, bro, is because it's been 3 years since it's been 3 years since that album dropped. Like real talk. And the reason I said this because I posted it earlier on Facebook. Because that album, I still grabbed that album and started playing it just like it came out yesterday and just let it ride.
Absolutely.
Because it's still like a relative album. And it's just one of those songs that I can never once you play, you just let it play. You don't skip a song. Because it was that good. And you don't get albums like that no more. You don't. In the last 10 years, who have literally dropped that album, you cannot skip a song, and it's a banger, every single song, and it's a song for every environment on there.
No, I feel you on that. And that's part of the reason why it's kind of hard for me to relate. You know, not trying to be on my old head shit, but it's just kind of hard for me to relate to a lot of the stuff that's out here now.
Yep,
you know,
talking about that's why you still got your artists like Big Crit. Why I say Nipsey Hussle? Why you got Kendrick Lamar? Why you got your J. Cole? You still got Rick Ross. You still got Jeezy. You still got your artists in the game like that. It's still a few actual rappers in the game nowadays. It ain't a lot of these mumble rappers and these everybody want to rap the same dibbity 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 dip. Dibbity dibbity dip. Because everybody want to do it. You don't have nobody setting themselves apart. But Nipsey came in at a time when everybody was doing that and set himself completely apart from everybody and kind of took you back in the mind of that old West Coast rap.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of like what you're getting at, you know, just a midst of everything that's out currently now, and I guess you can say the past 15, 20 years, that particular album has definitely stood out. But I mean, if you was to take that album and then take it back into the 90s, you know, again, it's going to start getting cloudy there depending on who's comparing it. You know, again, like it's all the factors that I talked about, where they're from, what era, you know, all of that. So right now, I mean, is it a top album of this particular generation? Yeah, I can see that. When you talking about all time, it's kind of like the same thing we started talking about boxers. You know, you want to fall into, are you falling in love with this particular person because that's what you see right now, the romanticism of currently what's going on now? Or are you legitimately thinking and processing everything up until that point to get here?
It took me a long time for me to even say that because I'm gonna tell you, I didn't want to give it to him at first. I didn't. I love the album. I'm a Nipsey fan. I've been a Nipsey fan for a while, but I didn't want to just give it up to him like that. But just sitting there listening to it, it took me time to process and keep listening to this album because you know I still listen to this album and I still catch shit even listening to it now. Like damn, that nigga said some real shit just then, and then going through just looking at what we look at for the criteria for top rap albums of all time.
Yeah, and you also gotta take in fact that Nip was on some different time compared to everybody else right now. So you can take him. I think he's one of the ones that you can safely say I'm gonna take him out of this particular generation and move him back, and he'll still be just as successful. You know,
exactly.
So that's
him.
Tribute to him.
It's not a bunch of rappers right now that you can do that with.
I mean, we got one thing we have to be clear on is like a lot of people give these young niggas a lot of shit for mumble rapping But man, every generation had trash ass niggas, man, that was blowing up though.
Shit, Soldier Boy and motherfucking
Nigga, even before that, my nigga, let's be real, my nigga. My nigga, let's be real. What's the difference between these mumble rappers and Flavor Flav, nigga?
Flavor Flav wasn't a rapper, he was a hype man.
But that nigga rap though. Once you get in the arena, you in there. That's just like a nigga saying if you jump in the ring and lose that you ain't no boxer. You got your ass in there. He was a trash hype man.
No bullshit.
But at the same time, I feel like this. I feel like a lot of the competition that be in the rap game really is unnecessary because it's a crowd for everybody. That's why niggas that we look at and be like, that nigga trash, that nigga can still make his money and do his thing because he know his crowd. That nigga crowd might say the people we jamming is trash.
My nigga Eyefella came with one said Silk the Shocker was whack. Silk the Shocker birthed these niggas like Blueface that you listening to right now. That was the first.
Yeah, but Blueface trash too.
That was, and I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's always a. That's just like somebody. That's just like when we was talking about Snoop. Too Short mastered the simple rap.
Right.
Too Short was my nigga.
Okay. I want to ask the panel this because it's obvious I'm the youngest nigga on this motherfucker. What are some besides Nil? You know what I'm saying? What are some of the younger rappers do y'all fuck with? Like, there's not like, you know what I'm saying, past
give us a year. Give us a year starting point.
Okay. Anything beyond 2000, 2010 that came out. Just from
man,
20.
I fuck with. It's a couple young niggas I could throw some of they shit in. Like my nephew done got me jamming this Ace Boogie shit. Ray Sherman,
Jonah Lucas. Ramsey Sutton III said it. Jonah Lucas. I fucks with Jonah Lucas.
Okay, what about you?
Lucas,
what about you, Jay Good? Who you fucking with that's kind of up to date, young, you know, a younger dude in the game?
Ooh, come back to me.
Oh Lord,
Go ahead,
real man. God damn. Okay, now fuck that, Jay. Give us your top 5 greatest albums of all time, because you ain't chimed in yet. You came late. So give us your top 5 of some of your best albums you fuck with.
Okay. So you got to keep in mind who you talking to.
Right. I know who I'm talking to. I know you know you up there in a little age bracket with Stay Ready. I know y'all around the same age.
Okay.
Well, shit, that means I'm the oldest nigga on here. Then,
Probably so.
God damn.
Yeah. Go ahead, Jay.
Definitely for me, I think the albums that got me started, I'm not gonna really say got me started, but the ones that left a stain on me, that I kept banging over and over and over, definitely the Chronic. Because you know, for me, that's a high school album. Just got into high school. Backdoor that with Doggy Style. And you see, this is where it started. For me, this is where it starts changing up because of the region thing and what I'm listening to, what my partner's listening to, what I'm getting turned on. You also got to keep in mind, also in the 90s, music wasn't like how it is now, as in accessibility. So, you know, what you're hearing on the radios and even TV and stuff like that, a lot of these cats, you know, if they just wasn't really just mainstream popping like that, you didn't hear about a lot of stuff. Now, if you fuck with Screw, you know, definitely if you fuck with Screw, there was going to be somebody that Screw turned you on to so many people. You know what I'm saying? So many people, so many albums and things like that. So for me, that number 3, that next one's definitely going to be 8 Ball and MJG, On Top of the World. That was a big album to me. man, that was just player. You know what I'm saying? Laid back, all of that. So that's definitely on my list. Another one right after that, where I got my nickname from, or where I was given my nickname from, Goody Mob, Cell Therapy. That was a big album to me, you know. So because I went into college listening to that album, and then once I got on the yard, it was one thing. So you got to keep in mind, Goody Mob came out, Cell Therapy came out in 95. I hit the yard of Southern University in 96. And when I hit the yard, my president, my SGA president at that time was Lavelle Crump, who's also known as David Banner right now. So he was bringing any and everybody around. So I popped up on the yard listening to Goody Mob Cell Therapy. And next thing you know, they're right there with us, chopping game with us, talking to us about any and everything, you know. So that was like something that left a stain on me. And then of course, after that, Riding Dirty, UGK, you know. So I think, you know,
that's actually on my list. They said my whole list. I've only got 3 on my list right now.
Nigga, get out of here, nigga. Hell no.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, it wasn't Riding Dirty. Nigga, UGK was what? I'm gonna tell y'all. So I only gave y'all 3. I said Get Rich or Die Trying. I said 2. All Eyes on Me, and I said Nipsey Hussle Victory Lap. I ain't told y'all shit else.
Now, Riding Dirty was one of my favorites. I ain't gonna lie.
That is my favorite album of all time. I still jam that bitch like it came out yesterday. Fuck it, this motherfucker. I can hear that.
Yeah, that's my shit, man. Nah, I was rapping that shit too, man. That Murder was a bad motherfucker. Yeah. I just feel like, dog, niggas don't give Pimp C and Bun they credit, bro. And you always hear Outkast, you always hear fucking 8Ball, MJG. But what about UGK though? That's all I'm saying, man.
I'm gonna tell you something, nigga. Even 50 Cent gave UGK their credit. 50 Cent straight up said, he said out of all the rappers in the game, this was before Pimp C died. He said out of all the rappers, he loved Pimp C because that nigga, he said, we got the same attitude. He said, we act just alike. I fuck with Pimp C. And this came out of 50 Cent mouth. Niggas respected UGK. UGK was running the South, my nigga. Period.
You got to also keep in mind, you saying that people aren't really giving them their just due. Think about the name. You're talking about the Underground Kings. So prior to Big Pimpin', if you really wasn't from down there, I mean, unless you was just up on, you know, Texas music and shit like that, a lot of cats nationally didn't really know about, you know, Bun and Pimp like that. So to us down here, I mean, shit, they was the dudes, you know. I mean, they were hand in hand with Face and Ghetto Boys and all that. So, and even Ball and JG, they wasn't from Texas, but shit, we adopted them. We adopted everything that was Suave House, you know. So,
right,
yeah,
but
and expect people to hold them in high regard. I mean, now they should get their just due, but you know,
this my thing that pisses me off with Pimp C and UGK and Bun B. I think, to me, Bun B is definitely top 10 best lyricists of all time. But he don't get that credit as a lyricist. And Pimp C don't get that credit as being the trendsetter and one of the dopest producers. You know what I'm saying? Because like that whole coming down UGK sound, that's Pimp.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When you listen to Pimp's production, you can tell this is a dude that he's coming from a church background, a choir background, because you're hearing organs in his,
right.
You know, you're hearing organs, you're hearing the harmonizing, and this was during a time when cats really wasn't just harmonizing on their own hooks. You know, they really wasn't even singing on their own hook like that. But you know, Pimp brought a lot of things to the game. So he was ahead of his time.
So I know this is not a question for 503 because 503 is in the younger crowd, but he might know this. So I'm gonna ask Kumar City and Jay Good. As far as honorable mentions in my top 10, I got E40 in a major way. What y'all think?
I can accept that.
You say E40?
In a major way. That album.
Yeah. E40 definitely set it off. I used to fuck with E40 when he was with the Click.
You know, a lot of people, I know a lot of people really didn't get on the E40 until later, but my mama I ain't gonna lie to you, my mama right now will be 72 this year. She put me on E40, my nigga. at a young age. Riding in the car with my mama listening to Sprinkle Me and Hurricane.
Yeah, in a major way that was something new and something different, you know. So that album, you could easily label that as a classic album, you know.
It ain't no easy. That's a classic. That is a classic. Yeah. Shit. I'll fuck around and jam Sprinkle Me right now, my nigga. Shit. What was the other jam on that motherfucker? Damn, what was that motherfucker? What do you say? Thank you, Ramses. Ramses put the link for you to go listen to Riding Dirty, Tay Tasty. She said you don't know these rappers. Somebody mentioned Mac Mall. Somebody mentioned X Mall. Oh, and shout out to D. Oh, D. Bubble said two tests. He said really badass on one. And he said Davey, Currency, Freddie Gibbs, and Bankroll Fresh are some of the new artists that he listened to right now. I do like Dave East though. Do or Die should be up in there. Heads and Tails is probably the best Do or Die album they ever dropped. Matter of fact, Twister Adrenaline Rush. That's top 10.
Yeah, that's another classic.
Nigga.
Shit, Too Short Cocktails, you know.
Too Short.
That you talking about a whole nother era though. So that's why I say it's subjective because you know, I mean now like a lot of these cats, man, the sound is so similar. You know, it's not really any distinction between a lot of these cats. And, you know, and there are some that's far and few in between them, but for the most part, shit, they all sound alike. You know, just to cliche saying.
Nigga, my gal came in here late talking about doggy style like we ain't already said that already. She from Abilene.
West.
Nah, man, I think me personally, I think that that Too Short with Freaky Tales on there was a classic.
Hell yeah.
But Too Short had a couple classics to me, though, man.
Ain't that the album Within the Ghetto on it?
Huh?
Ain't that the album Within the Ghetto on it?
I think so. I think it is.
I'm gonna tell y'all another top 5 album, and I know ain't nobody gonna agree with me on this as far as y'all, but this is my list. I got Ice Cube, America's Most Wanted. I don't care what nobody say. That's a classic. Period. I love that album. I still jam that shit today. Like it came out yesterday. That shit been out for 30 years.
Yeah, that was I guess you could say vintage Cube, you know, compared to the path that Cube started taking. And it seems like now with everything going on in society and you seeing how he's active on social media, it seemed like he's going back to America's Most Wanted Cube, you know. So
yeah, I think Cube finna drop something for us, and I'm waiting. I'm ready. If Cube drops, if Tay came through with no Vaseline, you goddamn right. But no Vaseline wasn't on America's Most Wanted. That was on the next album.
Okay. I'm glad you brought that up too. I want to ask y'all this, man, before we get up out of here. What is y'all best, greatest diss track of all time?
No Vaseline.
What about you? What about you, Big? What about you, K-Dog? What you got on
Man,
that?
I'm gonna have to go with that. I don't know. Mine was Ether.
Mm. Yeah, Ether was a bad motherfucker.
Ether
No,
was a bad
Vaseline was
motherfucker.
a bad motherfucker too. What about you, Jay Good?
I was just saying that I was gonna say Ether myself. Hit them
Mm.
up. That BFTB's talking about, definitely hit them up too. That was
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hit them up for me, man. Hit them up, Pac, man.
Man, I watched the interview on YouTube yesterday, and they was having a debate out of which was the better diss song between No Vaseline and Hit 'Em Up.
I'm sorry. I fuck with Hit 'Em Up. If y'all want to go raw, Tupac was raw on that song with just straight lyrics. Ice Cube was on that bitch, dog.
But you know what a lot of people were saying though? They were saying that they gave it to Ice Cube for the simple fact Pac went on that Hit 'Em Up by itself. But Pac did say, since y'all ain't on my level, I'ma let my little homies talk to you.
Yeah, true.
But me personally, I'm gonna have to go with Ether though. Ether was a monster, man.
Ether was a monster. I can't take nothing away from Ether because Ether, nigga, every diss track come out right now, if the loser get Ether. So you know he made that a whole adjective. Nigga, you got Ether. Shit, you know, they just turn that shit into an adjective, but I'm still going with No Vaseline because when No Vaseline came out, you got to think when they was making, you know, when people was going back and forth and going at it, when you had your KRS-One beefs and your Cannabis and LL Cool J or your Cool Mo D and LL Cool J beefs back then, you know what I'm saying? It was just rap battles. But when Ice Cube came out with No Vaseline, bro, it was something completely different. Like nigga, NWA really didn't have an answer for Cube.
yeah.
Real motherfucking G's was a beef they made for Dre and Snoop. They didn't even come back at Cube like that.
Remember Dre Day?
Yeah.
Dre Day too. When they was going to eat, when they was going at
Bust,
Easy
bust,
and
man. I thought
Luke.
I was sleazy. I thought I was a mark because I used to hang with Ease. Yeah. Yeah, I remember Dre Day.
Man, when you mentioned that LL Cool J Cannabis beef, the one thing I didn't respect about that beef was, man, LL know that nigga wasn't trying to start no shit with him with that line he used in that song. And then L went back and changed his whole verse to talk about this nigga, man.
But he had multiple songs talking about that nigga too, though. It
But
wasn't
I'm
just
saying what started it was Cannabis say, yo, L, let me get that mic off your arm. Talking about that tattoo of that microphone.
yeah.
Man, this nigga wasn't taking a shot at LL though.
Hey, you seen what our fella said in the chat? He say comment melted Q. You think comment had something for Q, man?
Nigga didn't even nobody even talk about that beef. Common didn't even talk about that beef. Hey, I'm not saying Common wasn't no good rapper because Common was a good rapper, but bro, Ice Cube wasn't beefing with Common. Nigga, how you gonna go do a movie with a nigga you beefing with?
Nah, them niggas had some beef back in the day.
I know, but it just wasn't no baby. That was over the West Coast Connect.
Yeah.
Man, hold on.
They didn't like that song Common made, I Used to Love Her.
Yeah.
Man, listen. Whoever said something about the locks destroying fucking with 50 Cent, bro. 50 Cent
No,
for real.
Talk about this because 50 mentioned them niggas and Jada Kiss and Styles P went on a whole mixtape destroying 50, and 50 would not respond to them niggas. He made that comment and would not respond to them niggas ever. I beg to differ.
Right.
Jadakiss was on 50 ass.
I think that's one nigga 50 Cent probably didn't want no smoke with out of all the niggas in New York. Was probably Jadakiss because he knew he couldn't fuck with Jada lyrically. But 50, let's not forget, man.
50, M wouldn't respond back to him, nigga. M was responding back to pop stars and shit. Nigga, Jadakiss was shooting at M hard in the motherfucker.
Yeah, Jadakiss was just a different monster. I was listening to that Jason and Freddie with him and Fabulous, man. That's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah,
it is.
Shit right there.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with Fab. You know, Fab one of my favorite rappers, but y'all don't forget, man. 50 Cent destroyed niggas' careers, bro. He ended niggas' careers. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, when that beef was going on, Ja Rule still had the #1 selling CD that year. He didn't. That nigga Ja Rule ended his own career because that next album Ja Rule dropped was garbage. That album was actually good, and he was #1 selling that year.
Say, babe, but you gotta credit 50 for that, fool. 50 got that nigga out of his comfort zone. The nigga look. If ain't nobody learn nothing from Little Flip, stay in your lane, my nigga. When T.I. came at Lil Flip, and Lil Flip fucked himself off trying to do that gangster shit, and that ain't him, fool. Like, Ja Rule should have just ignored that nigga and stayed focused, my nigga. It's hard to do, but goddamn, you know you can't win. You can't beat 50 was too hot. Ja Rule ain't had no win, fool.
Yep.
Nah, you right. You right about that, man.
I give y'all though. Yeah, you right. I don't even know what the fuck 50 Cent was. I mean, Lil Flip was thinking. I don't know what the fuck Lil Flip was thinking.
Lil Flip knew he could not rap T.I., dog. So he had to switch his game plan up, but that shit don't be what say, man, when somebody gets you out of your character, then you already lost, my nigga.
Okay, hold on, Bakari King. You gonna say I think H-Town didn't backflip through his beef? Nigga, when T.I. came down here to the south side in Cloverland and pulled up, nigga, Al Capone punched him in his mouth and he got punched on. What is you talking about, bro?
Yeah, that nigga Hero was for the jump on T.I. Nigga, that nigga Lil Flip, people had Lil Flip back. But here's the issue with that, Bakari King. Lil Flip had local beefs too that he had to deal with. So when like him and Slim was into it, when Slim came out, guess who Slim did a song with? T.I. Because he knew, they were beefing with Flip. Nigga,
you know what didn't help? You know what didn't help that argument either though?
What's that?
When Scarface got to talking on that T.I. shit.
Yep. But look, you see, y'all don't understand, dog. When Lil Flip made it, cause see, he was probably like next to Lil Kiki. He probably was like one of the few artists out of SUC that made it like mainstream. You know what I'm saying? And Flip shitted on a lot of people in the city. So niggas didn't forget what he did, bro.
Hey, wasn't them squad up niggas hanging with Lil Flip then?
I don't know.
Them niggas bounced around from camp to camp, fool. Them niggas that was
with Lil Flip, but then they started hanging. I mean, they were with Lil Wayne and started hanging with Lil Flip.
Wayne first. But
Slim dropped before Slim went big, Slim dropped that disc mixtape on all of them niggas. Squad up and Lil Flip.
I ain't never been a Slim fan though, fool.
That's a whole nother conversation. But you know, we got that's a whole nother, you know.
Yeah.
I can't help it, fool. I just ain't never been a Slim fan. Like I can't. It's some people. It's very few people that like look. You know, all right now, the baby hot, right? I just can't listen to too much of it because every song this nigga rap the same way on every damn song, fool. Like it starts sounding like a remix of the song before that one after a minute, and I just get bored with it.
Okay, how do you feel about Lil Baby from Atlanta? You think he getting his just due? Cause his
Uh,
shit right now. My turn.
yeah, little baby jumping right now.
Yeah, he catch.
But I jam Gunna way more than I jam Lil Baby though.
I like Lil Baby because Lil Baby actually be spitting like a motherfucker. It just take
Yeah,
me
he
a
do.
understand what the fuck he's saying.
He do.
Isn't that?
I'm telling you, I hate to sit there and try to. It ain't that I gotta sit there and nigga cut off the lights, cut everything off, and listen to what this nigga saying.
Or looking for a translator?
You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm telling y'all, if I'm just riding, I fuck around and have a seizure trying to listen to this nigga talk.
That nigga say he need a translator. Damn.
Nah, I like that little jam that he did with Drake. I like that.
Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah. I think for me, man, what I'm listening to right now, I'm listening to a lot of Lil Baby. Of course. I've been fucking with my Detroit niggas though, man. I've been listening to a lot of Sada Baby, 42 Doug, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I know a lot of y'all probably don't fuck with NBA Youngboy, but I like NBA Youngboy. Rowdy Rich, that's one of my favorite rappers out the West Coast right now too. Y'all need to fuck with Rowdy Rich, man. His shit jamming. You know what I'm saying? He got a badass album. A Boogie shit jam too. A Boogie, he got a badass album too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've been on that A Boogie.
A Boogie. A lot of niggas sleep on A Boogie. You know what I'm saying? But I fuck with A Boogie. Shouts out to
Man, I'm gonna even do what they call it, a shameless plug. Say, man, if y'all ain't heard them two new J Dog songs that dropped, man, check them motherfuckers out.
I'm telling you, he about to drop that album.
That presidential lifestyle with Lil Kiki and that bread, nigga. That bread truck is a monster, nigga.
Yeah,
I've been on that bread truck for about 2.5 weeks, nigga. That when I get in the car, that's the first song on the playlist every day.
Shit, yeah. Past that,
yeah.
And then
yeah, the one with Mr. Lee.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. I've been on that shit like a motherfucker. But I've been on a lot of, man, look, lately, I'm gonna tell you what I've been doing lately. Lately, I've been going all the way back and getting a lot of old music. I'm talking about some old shit and been riding to that, nigga. So I done got some old Pac, some old Lil Wayne.
I'm trying to think what old I done downloaded recently. I went and downloaded that old Juvenile Follow Me.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. That old Juvie. I downloaded that shit and I'm trying to think anybody else.
I've been on that. I done went back to one of DeLorean old CDs too. Since I came to your crib the other day, we was talking about that nigga. I done went back to that.
Somebody just put
that
Rod
Perfect Black.
Too. My will said Rod Wave jam.
Oh yeah, Royal Wave definitely jam. He in the playlist too. I forgot about Royal Wave. He jamming.
We said 400 degrees.
Hey, Jay Good, I want to ask you, man. You be listening to Mo 3, man?
I fuck with Mo 3.
Man, Mo 3 be on his Tupac shit, man. He stayed this goddamn Yellow Beezy, man. He won't let them niggas make it.
Hold on. Yellow Beezy and Trap Boy Freddy dropped the whole album, mentioning Mo3 a bunch of times in that album. This nigga dropped one song and killed them niggas.
Yeah. Bad motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, man. I fuck with Mo3. I like that young nigga.
I'll have to give him
Man.
another. Yeah.
Mo3 on that nigga Yellow Beezy neck, man.
Yeah.
The same, man. Hey, I got matter of fact, I was listening to Bounce and Turn earlier today. And I gotta rehash this question since I got everybody on here and everybody on here from Texas. You know what I'm saying? Gotta ask y'all, what is the greatest Texas CD to ever drop?
The greatest Texas hit.
Great CD album, greatest Texas album ever.
Ooh. Shit, that's hard, bro.
You want me to go now? Or you want me to wait till?
Go ahead, Jay. I'll let see. Good. I already got his shit in the clip. He ready to shoot.
I already got mine, and I'm not changing because it's so. Nigga, to this day, I still jam that motherfucking album like it came out yesterday. Them songs still get played in the club. I don't give a damn where you at. But I'm gonna let y'all go.
I'm gonna say this is just my opinion. I'm gonna forever ride with that Behind 10 Volume 1.
I feel you. That's family though. I understand. That's our cousin. Jay Good, what's yours?
Why you laughing?
Because I already got mine in the clip. As soon as I say it, I got it.
Man, everybody that know me know where I hold dude, you know, as in high regard. It's always gonna be about that Mr. the PAT, Ghetto Dreams. That's track shit, my nigga. That's it is what it is, you know what I'm saying?
Swear to God, that's my album. That's the number one. Look, because and I was sitting there holding down Bakari King. I'm telling you, that is the best Texas album of all time to me.
Which one?
Yeah.
Ghetto Dreams, Fat Pat.
Because Quick put Riding Dirty in there. And that's the thing. Do you really put UGK in the same category? I mean, as Ghetto Dreams and Don't Mess with Texas, and
that's why I had the conversation. I wanted to do that conversation about
that's more like
rap
group. I'm saying like solo project. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Fat Pat for me, man. Ghetto Dream.
BFTB
tripping hard.
What he said?
He said Fat Pat. Well, who is Skinny Pat? This nigga is true.
Mr. Petty, come on, P man.
Hey, BFTB, I want you to take your time and I want you to go download Fat Pat Ghetto Dreams and I want you to listen to that album and you'll understand what we mean. If you want to understand how Texas niggas with the Texas style of rapping and everything and the screw culture and all that, go listen to Ghetto Dreams, dog.
Yeah, so you got BFTB, you got Scarface and you got Ghetto Boys, which is yes, it's Texas, but it doesn't really fall up under that third coast SUC genre. But when you're talking about that particular lineage, Fat Pat is at the top. So everything that came after him, like Lil Kiki, Zero, all those guys up under him that came out that people know about, Lil Flip, they all looked up to Fat Pat. So you know, that's the dude.
Kiki came out with Fat Pat, and he'll tell you right now he looked up to Fat Pat.
Yeah, Key said before Key even actually put out an album, before he even showed up to Screw's house, his main objective was to get on the Screw tape with Pat. He wanted to go head to head, and then shit, you know, them boys turned out to be the best duo ever. You know, when it came to that particular thing. So.
Yeah, I don't know about y'all, but I don't even right now. If I hear a song I like, if I can't find it, if if I can't find it screwed, I probably don't have it.
You say you probably don't have it?
Yeah, I probably ain't got it. I just gotta hear it when it come on, goddamn. But then again, you know, I walk slow, I talk slow, I drive slow. I need some music that fit my mood, goddamn.
Oh, really?
It's a Texas thing, man. Y'all just gotta understand it. You know what I'm saying? And that goddamn Fat Pat, bro, that Ghetto Dreams, that's an album, even right now to this day. If you from Texas, you know, even niggas that was born after Fat Pat died know that album.
Yeah. Yeah, we got robbed.
Brandon, I thought your favorite album was that Shaquille O'Neal album.
Bitch.
Shit, that was low key jamming though. That I can't stand on.
Shaq Corral.
Yeah,
jamming.
Nigga, that Twism album was doing.
Yeah. Shit, Road New album got Shaq on there.
Oh, yeah, Road.
Yeah.
This nigga BFTB ass. Yeah, Shaq had a couple of albums. Shaq went platinum rapping, my nigga.
I know it.
Yeah.
But he ain't in my top 5 though, I can tell you that.
My nigga BFTB had to bring this nigga up. He said my first taste of screw in Canada was Mike Jones Screwed Up. That nigga Mike Jones ain't even in the top 50.
My God.
What the fuck, bro? Mike Jones, man, damn.
Who?
Bad representation of the Texas movement, man.
Nigga, the only thing I remember from Mike Jones is 281-3308-004. That's the only thing I remember. And who?
Now look, remember what I said, nigga. Everybody had trash rappers.
No bullshit. No bullshit. Hey, that shit is on now.
Mike Jones.
We got them hoes out here too.
I'd rather listen to Lil Flip.
Any day. I jam some goddamn me old Lil Flip like a motherfucker versus that nigga. Listen to Lil Flip new shit, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I'd rather listen to Young Thug. And I don't even like Young Thug.
I can't stand Young Thug. Quick came back talking about Cuddy, but it was cool. That's the only reason because T-Pain was on there. Without T-Pain, that was a right gas song.
Man, it's in my opinion, man, it's a lot of it's more cold niggas on the underground than it is mainstream.
It is. A lot of them. Hell, I got to give Chucky Trill his card.
Yup. Chucky gonna probably be one of the next ones to blow out the city. I think so.
Hey, I gotta give that nigga Fedro Bang his props. That little nigga go hard. What's that nigga?
Fredo Bang?
Yeah, listen to Fredo Bang.
Okay.
Fredo Bang. That nigga go hard.
Yeah.
If his ass don't go to jail for murder, he'll be something. What's that other nigga? That Oquendo.
Quando Rondo.
Yeah, Quando Rondo. I like that little nigga too.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
Who are these people you talking about?
Hey, Jay Good. I'm gonna sing you this song Quando Rondo got with Boosie. That's what song that caught my attention. And that shit, and that little nigga, I went back and listened to a lot of that little nigga tracks, and that little nigga do go. I fucks with that little nigga. I'm gonna sing you this Frito Bang song too. That song right there actually kind of I listen to that bitch.
I ain't never heard none of Fredo. I ain't never heard of none of Fredo Bang music, or I ain't never heard of Quando Rondo song.
Yeah, hey, them little niggas actually.
I'm the old nigga on here though.
Hey, them little niggas got something though.
I am the old nigga on here, so I don't know.
Hey, my nigga came through and said, who fuck with Farside? I think everybody on the panel fuck with Farside. She keeps on passing me by.
Nigga, that bizarre ride from the far side. There was some niggas, far man. When you talk about the West Coast back then, far side nigga, the Alcoholics exhibit, them niggas was wrecking.
What was the Alcoholics? What, tap the bottle and twist the cap? And that was them right there, huh?
Yep,
Yeah, I remember them.
yep. And you know, exhibit came out they click too.
Yeah, I know. I fuck with Exhibit. I was an Exhibit fan. Only problem was when Exhibit quit being a lyricist and went mainstream, I stopped fucking with him because he wasn't the same. He was jamming on that first album. Them first two albums, yeah.
Yeah.
He just he went downhill and went straight mainstream. And then I
listened to some Far Side about a week ago.
I gotta bring up Devin the Dude because I still think In the Bathroom Boo Booing is the greatest Devin album of all time. That's an album without skipping. But Devin is an acquired taste, my nigga. I know a lot of people outside of Texas and the West Coast didn't really listen to Devin like that.
Yeah, Devin got a nice little catalog when you go back and check all the stuff. Him and Coffee Brothers, they Devin put some shit out over the years, and he was never really a dude that was just tripping on fame. You know what I'm saying? So
no, he was getting money.
Yeah, and he can produce too. So
yeah, produce like a motherfucker, and that nigga did so many hooks. That nigga, him and Nate Dogg was the hook man of the early 2000s, late 90s.
Yeah.
Because Devin was on a whole bunch of nigga shits on the hook like a motherfucker and didn't even realize until I go back and listen, like, nigga, got older and like, nigga, that was Devin.
Yeah, Devin had some shit. He had some shit in the chamber for a nigga though.
Dre wanted to sign Devin so motherfucking bad. They wasn't living up to the contract.
Dre had some monsters on his team that he ain't know what to do with, fool.
Yeah.
Cause think about it, Dre had Rakim, Eve, and Busta Rhymes at the same time, my nigga.
He did. And Eminem and Game and 50. That nigga had the all-star roster.
Yeah. Yeah, Dre had some monsters on his roster though. That nigga did have some monsters. But it's a couple people that were signing known artists that ain't know what to do with them. Fool. Like, man, look, this is just my opinion. After your name get to a certain point, it's just some people you can sign to. Like, remember how we was talking about? I was telling you, Snoop didn't sound right with No Limit,
but Mystical did.
Nigga, A-Ball and MJG didn't sound right with Puffy. That
album went hard though.
It went hard, man. But you got to think about it. They had some low points in that nigga. When Puffy got on them nigga song talking about his wrist shine so bright they call him Chili Dog. Like, come on, man.
Yeah,
you just don't do that.
I felt that was a move that, I mean, just I wasn't feeling it when people was talking about it. I'm like, man, I'm not feeling. You talking about Ball and JG and Puffy? I just wasn't
exactly,
man. And then when the project dropped, it was just a complete letdown for me, But I mean, if y'all feel it, you feel it. But
it had a couple songs on there, but it wasn't A-Ball and MJG though.
What was Snoop's first album with No Limit? Was it Dogfather?
Huh?
Was it Dogfather?
No, it wasn't Dogfather. It was What was the name?
Last Meal.
Last Meal.
Something like that. Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah. See, I mean, hold on. I thought Last Meal was.
No, that was No Limit.
Okay.
No. It wasn't Last Meal.
Last Meal was with
Ain't to be told, not to be told.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't. To me, that didn't, like he said, it wasn't the same what you got accustomed with Snoop. I mean, granted, P and No Limit was popping, and you was expecting the most out of Snoop being a part of that, but it still just didn't. To me, it didn't live up to his hype.
But you understood why, because at the time, No Limit was the hottest thing in the scene. And he, Snoop were, I think Snoop went to No Limit because of the connection that No Limit had P had with Pop. Because at the time, Pop was close to P, and he was also close to Scarface.
Yeah.
And you knew Snoop wasn't for the sign with rap a lot. And he wasn't gonna sign with Puffy, but he was trying to lead them for him. So at that time, that was like the best move for him.
I don't think Snoop got back to himself until he started fucking with Pharrell.
On a mainstream level, you mean?
That Eastsiders album, that wasn't it. I liked it.
No.
Wasn't it? What about
that wasn't it.
What about Mystical? Because that first album Mystical had with Boot Camp Click, but then when he signed to No Limit, he took the fuck off.
Yep.
No Limit kind of made Mystical who he is, made him the star that he was.
Nationally.
Yeah.
But you got to keep in mind, locally, on the state level, Mystical was known.
Yeah, he was known. He was known in the South.
Yeah, especially within New Orleans. So, because I think at the time, like in the mid '90s, I want to say he was on a label called Big Boy Records, and Big Boy, Big Boy was a rival to Cash Money at the time, and Cash Money in the mid '90s before they took off. Their breadwinners at that time was UNLV, and I think they brought on a young BG,
Badass Yellow Boy.
Yeah, so that was like who, and then they had like a whole bunch of other both groups had a bunch of bounce artists. So, they did their own thing, and then, when '97 came, just jumped off, took to a whole another level.
Mystical stayed in Louisiana because after when he got out of prison, he went to Cash Money.
Yeah. Well, he left No Limit and went with, it wasn't Jive. It was what's that motherfucker?
He was with Jive.
He was with Jive?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he left No Limit and went to Jive and took and bro, shake it fast. Watch yourself. Came out. And then he caught that case and was gone.
Then he came back and was on that Rich Gang album.
Yeah. So, but shit. But man, we had a great show tonight. I ain't gonna lie to you. This was a good conversation. We might have to come back and retouch on this whole top 5 conversation again.
Hell yeah, I need to do some research because some of that shit y'all was naming, I need to revisit it, man. And
you gotta go revisit that Thug Motivation 101 because I'm telling you, dog, that's and Jay Good gotta admit, that's Jay Good. Would you? I know you. It's not in your top 5, but could you see that being in somebody's top 5?
101.
Yeah.
It's a banger. It's a banger. It's a different era, but it's a banger. So, yeah, I can see that.
I'm telling you, Thug Motivation 101 is.
That's the hood. That's the hood album.
Yeah, that's the anthem. That was strictly for hood niggas, dog.
Yeah,
That
that's
was for us. That was strictly for us. Like I know somebody would probably put Kanye College Dropout in theirs, but I'm not a Kanye fan. I don't see Kanye the way other people see Kanye. What's up with it, Blue? Appreciate you coming through, man. But I don't look at Kanye like other people look at Kanye, man. I can't. I've never been a Kanye fan. He had a couple of songs, Through the Wire, Good Day, but I'm not a person that can just sit and listen to Kanye. So somebody would have to tell me about Kanye. I'm not a Kanye fan like that.
Yeah.
I ain't never been no strong Kanye fan either, man. It just, I don't know.
I put him in the honorable mentions because I know he's one of the top artists of this since 2000. But I still, like I said, Thug Motivation, Nipsey Hussle, Victory Lap, and Get Rich or Die Trying. The three I gave y'all tonight. I give y'all another two another time. I'm getting ready to end this show tonight, though.
So you only gave him 3. You didn't give
I
him.
only gave him 3.
Oh, okay.
I gave y'all 4. I did say Tupac All Eyes on Me. I did say Tupac. I did say Pop.
Yeah.
I just can give y'all 1.
I think we might.
This ain't no one night conversation anyway, man. This is one of the things that's like when you get to talk about shit like religion and politics, it's always gonna be everybody because it's really based off of
your era.
When you think about it, just like the homie say, there's so many factors that add into it. It's really based off of opinion.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. This conversation is not a conversation that has to be had in one night. I think you need to really break it down by regions, as in all opinions, and then based off of people in the chat from those particular regions. Because I mean, shit, they're gonna be able to give knowledge and chop game. So
yeah,
I think that you start breaking it down by regions. That's a whole nother topic. So
I think it is. Yeah, that is a good topic. We might have to do top 5 albums, West, the Midwest, the South, and the East. That's why we might have to do that. Because I do think it's the difference in region. And to be honest with you, I'm gonna have to separate the South because I still got my Texas bias, so I'd have to say Texas by themselves in the South because of the coach. And I'm gonna have to put Atlanta and Georgia to themselves too.
Well, that's what I was going to say, because for the longest, and it's crazy because shit, you talking about the most southern state, but when you start talking about South and South rap, we didn't really consider Florida like the South. We considered that East Coast because technically it's on the East Coast, but them niggas in the South. So
yeah.
And I ain't been in plenty arguments where niggas going back and forth like, what are you talking about? We in the South. What you talking about? So yeah, most definitely that.
Yeah, hell, if you really look at it, Baltimore in the South, they on the other side of that Mason-Dixon line. You know what I'm saying? But them niggas in Baltimore don't consider themselves the South. So, we could talk about that. What's up with the G5 Jeff TV? What's up, my brother? But yeah, I think we're gonna revisit this. What y'all doing next Monday?
Nothing.
We're gonna do this again next Monday. We're gonna revisit this and we're gonna do it by regions. You down 503?
Yeah, man, I'm always down for some good hip hop talk, man. We can do this shit all night, man. We done had many live streams talking about this hip hop shit, 2 hours, 3 hours plus, man. So I'm always down for that.
And that number on that 503, I'm living dastardly. Oh, that's that riding dirty shit.
Yeah, and I say if that's what you're gonna do, depending on the region, go ahead and pull somebody from that region to hop on the panel. Like if you talk about the Northeast, maybe holler at Blue or Ack or something like that to pull up to pull him on the
Hey,
panel.
Blue Blood, man, holla at me. I need somebody from the East Coast on this one. I got a couple of people from the West. I could pull Ramsey Sutton the third from the West Coast. You know, Blue Blood, but I need you because you're an old school New York head, and you love hip hop too. So, hey, come on the show next Monday. We're gonna talk about this hip hop shit. You down? Let me know.
Nigga, I'm just tripping because I just figured out how to bring up all them chat messages and shit.
yeah, he old, my nigga.
Boy, just not freaking
Hey,
technology.
look, y'all niggas was saying shit about comments. I was like, where's this shit at? Goddamn.
Oh shit.
Say, man, I ain't drinking nothing else tonight. Yeah.
Niggas in technology, boy.
Oh man.
Oh, he didn't know where the comments was coming from.
Nigga,
Oh, hey, Ramses that came through this bitch say school crazy. Damn.
Say, man. Nigga, I'm telling you right now, I'm not smoking and I'm not drinking nothing else tonight. What time is it? 10:32. I just lied. It's too early.
Shit, it ain't nothing.
Lay it down.
Shit, me too. I got an interview in the morning. Shit, it's time to get back and start looking for these old money makers.
Hell yeah, nigga. I gotta go check on this goddamn car tomorrow, man.
What's wrong with your car?
Motherfucking bullshit ass head gasket.
Nigga, you just got that motherfucker.
Say, man, yeah, that is true. Say, man, listen. Sometimes shit happens unexpected. I was on 290 Hollister when my shit went, fool. That bitch started running hot, nigga. I just pulled over at the gas station and bought some beer and chilled it to that bitch cool out and came right back to the house. Put that bitch right back in the garage, nigga.
God damn. Well, shit, I'll fuck around, swing through that tomorrow.
Shit, but you know the other car over here, so I still move around.
All right, well, shit. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you after I leave from Pearland tomorrow.
Shit, nigga, you going to Pearland?
Shit, sure. Nigga, if they talking about it, get that money right.
Nigga, that's like out of town, nigga.
It is out of town, nigga. That's Pearland. That's a whole nother county, nigga. That's Fort Bend. Shit. Nigga, that ain't Houston. But shit, it's money over there. So shit, they talking about the right. If the price is right, I will sign on that dotted line.
Oh yeah, I already know. See, that's a bet. I'm gonna fuck with you. We gonna finish this conversation, goddamn.
Hold on. Hey, my partner said, what year, make, and model of the car? I'm gonna send you a link to a fair repair site.
It's goddamn. What does the Hennessy say? What year I told you that was? The 2012 Chrysler 300.
Yeah, there it is. He said so you could check the prices. All right, yeah,
that's a bit.
And man, hey Kumar, so let me get some last words and tell them where they can follow you at.
Oh man, I'm on Instagram at KUM of SDS. Facebook is RV Wiley Kamasi. Ain't nobody gonna remember that. You know what I'm saying? Last words is shit. Stand on your word. That's all I can tell you, homeboy. Stand on your word.
Right on. Jay Good, let me get some last words, my brother.
Been a blast, man. Appreciate you for having me on. Shout out to the panel. Shout out to the crew. Shout out to the Lions Den boxing community, the LDBC. And Monday is going down. What's the topic gonna be? Go on and give them a little ski taste. Go on and give them a little heads up on what region we're gonna tip off in.
Man, I think we're gonna start off on the East Coast. If we get Blue Blood on here, we're gonna start that show gonna be straight East Coast rap.
Okay. We can do that. If he's not available.
Oh, if he ain't available, I got G5, Jeff TV, we got Drew Titan, shit, Act.
I forgot about Drew. Okay.
Yeah, Act.
Young Acura. All right.
You know what I'm saying? We got brothers all over the East Coast, you know what I'm saying? All over.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all wanna jump in on this good convo. I think East Coast, we're gonna get into Wu-Tang, we're gonna get into all of them. Oh yeah. DMX. Oh yeah, he put the link in the chat.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I got it. Appreciate you.
Nah, already. Hey, Ramsey, send it to my Instagram so I can make sure I'm gonna send it to him. I'm gonna send it to him. I'm gonna text it to him. And 503, close us out, bro.
Hey man, much love to the whole chat, man. Super chat, man. Everybody came through today showing love, man. Much love to the homies on the panel, man. You know what I'm saying? The Storm Down Soldier K. You know what I'm saying? Jay Good, man. My bro, stay ready, man. I wish y'all boys all well, man, and y'all endeavors tomorrow, man. I want everybody to stay safe. Try to stay COVID free out this motherfucker, because you know this shit real down here in Texas, man, and wherever you at, man, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you wear your mask. Please wear your mask. Don't be breathing all on these motherfuckers. Social distance, you know what I'm saying? Quarantine, all that good shit, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through, showing my brother, man, stay ready, some love on this good hip-hop talk, man. We definitely gonna try to do it again. Like Jay Good say, man, hopefully we can get some of the brothers from all over, you know what I'm saying, the region, you know what I'm saying, East Coast, West Coast. I think me personally, I think you should do like try to get, you know, brothers from all over, like some down. Of course, you got down south, of course. That's already took care of. I think you should get like East Coast, Midwest. You should have one brother from the West Coast, one brother from the Midwest, and of course one brother from the East Coast. And if you could throw in some of the DMV homies, that'll be good, man. It'll be a well.
Hey, I'm gonna holler at LV and try to get LV on here, but LV gonna want to talk that Texas music. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Yeah, man. You know, Texas. That's why I say down south Texas, man. We was very, very influential on the game, man. But like I say, man, hopefully stay ready. He give us his other two top albums, man, greatest of all time, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna definitely get back into it, man. It's your boy 503 Line though, man. 1-4 for the Houston Hard Hitters, and we gone, man. Much love to the whole panel, man, and chat. Peace.
All right, it's been another great episode of Trill Talk, No Pillow Talk, man. Shout out to the LDBC, Lions Den Box community. If you didn't know, you sure know now. Man, make sure y'all like, comment, and you share this video to all your social media platforms, man. It helps with the visibility of the show. It helps grows the platform. It helps grows the show. We need everybody participation, man, because the interaction is great, and it's man, I love the interaction with y'all. And I'm gonna do another show tomorrow. I got somebody special coming on tomorrow. Matter of fact, I'm bringing on somebody who actually helped me come up with the name for this podcast, and he got his own podcast with a similar name. So I want y'all to make sure y'all come through, check that out, man. And I appreciate everybody coming through. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody in that super chat. And it's your boy Mac with Stay Ready Boxer TV. And y'all know my motto: you ain't got to get ready if you stay ready, man. Peace.